Now tell me what is, one more time, what is cloning? Cloning is what? Definition. What is cloning?
Cloning
What
is
is,
replica of our database of tables or our data.
okay,
Means
replication or snapshot or backup. Backup of a table or entire schema or entire database. Mainly backups for to protect the data, consumer data, customer data. If you want to, you will go for the same. Okay. Now tell me, how can I? So suppose I'm having EMP table. What are the ways we can able to create backup table?
See it as like clone.
Okay, clone. Suppose I want to create a table without any data, then
Like or see it as.
like a status with false condition we should put. Okay. Suppose now tell me, does cloned object will have storage? Huh? Does cloned object will have storage? Huh?
No.
No.
No. How can you say? How can you say?
please repeat the question.
Does cloned object will have storage or not? Cloned object. Cloned object will have storage or not?
Means it will not take any storage.
Any storage. How can you say? Where we can able to check?
ID and
Can
group
check in
and
data table storage matrix you can check.
Okay. In information schema, there are so many views are there. Always go for table storage matrix. Okay, table storage matrix. Okay. So where, what is the column we should check? Which is the column we should check? Name of the column.
ID and
Name of the column to check. Name of the column. Where? Okay. These are the questions they'll ask. Okay. Like, okay. We discuss it. Now you are saying like correct only. Like, okay, that's cloning object. You are saying correct only. Okay. Now where we can check? We need to go for something. Okay. So where we need to go? We need to go for what? We need to go for what? Where we written actually.
Information schema storage.
That's fine. Okay. So in this there are so many columns. And then which column we should check? Which column
ID
we
and
need?
group ID.
We have to check with ID and
ID and group ID.
clone group
No,
ID.
no.
Means if ID and ID both are same, those are place tables, and ID and group ID are different. Those are clone tables.
No, no, no. Question. Understand the question. Okay. So you should understand the question. Okay. Now question is that what? Okay. Now how to check? How to check that the okay cloned objects will have storage or not? Okay, this question is fine. Now in which column we will see that data is 0. Okay, so 0. Okay, where is that? What's the
Active
column name?
byte.
We'll go for
Active
active
byte.
bytes. I see. I'll go for active bytes. Okay. So go back here. So search for this name. Okay. Okay. So take the same thing. So yeah, okay. Now tell me, I want to see, we're in other DB. Now I want to get this database name and this schema name. How can you get? How can you get? I want to get this same. Okay. No, no. My requirement is what I want. Click. I want to get here. I want to this database name and this schema name. How to get? Tell me, how can I switch from one database to other database? We should use. Okay, click on this thing.
Use.
Set worksheet context. Set worksheet. Okay, got the point. Earlier database. I want to switch from loading DWT like this. Okay, so go back here. Now see the same thing. Okay, see the same thing. Okay, when you go here. Now see, okay, these are three tables. Okay, so we are having four objects. Okay, okay, see, employee loyalty. This is the main table. CTAS is the main table. Like is the main table. Clone. Okay, see. So see 1299, 1299. Okay, active bytes are what are the? Okay, I'll take the screenshot. Okay. Like this only I say to check. Okay. So apply. Okay, take the screenshot. Okay, before that tell me. Okay, so this is one question. Like this question only. Before that tell me like how many cards for inner giant? How many cards for inner giant?
2 to 4.
4 records.
Four records. Why four records?
Uh,
1 1 2
one
times
one
is
and 1 1.
Okay, so
4 0.
okay, so not one one or two, so two ones are there. Okay, so two ones are there. Okay, so they'll explain as two to the four records. Okay, okay, so two to the four records. What about left giant? 4 plus
4 plus
4 plus 3.
4 plus 3. What about right giant? 4 plus
4 plus 2.
4 plus
4,
2. What
4
about
plus
full
2.
giant?
4 plus
4
3
plus
plus 2.
3 plus
4 plus 3
2.
plus 2. Okay, what about cross giant?
20. 5 fours
120.
are 20.
5 fours are 20 records. Okay, like this, all the questions will be okay. One or two out of concepts will come. The mostly these things will be okay. Now go back here. Now take the screenshot. Okay. Okay, so see this thing. Okay, so this is a confirmation. Okay, so like we can't able simply say okay, like whether it's taking or not. See, so this is now out of this four table, which are main tables? Tell me which are our main tables. Tell me which are the main tables. Main tables are base tables. Okay, see, so this is main table.
ID and cloning group
This
ID is
is
same.
okay when both are same. These are main tables. Okay, now this is what this
Main
is.
table.
This is the
Best.
what this is the cloned table. Okay, see because both are different. Okay, now this is cloned from this table. Okay, see in this table. Okay, now that's why I say employee loyalty it's having 6144 bytes. So what about clone? What about clone? See, tell me, clone is having anything? So it won't have anything because say zero copy. By using active bytes, we can able to figure out say it's a having 0 bytes. Okay, whereas see CTAS is taking 6144. Why it's taking 6144? Because it is normal creation of table. That's why you'll have physical storage. What about like light doesn't have any information, you'll have only definition. That's why it is 0. Getting the point, sir? Clear as of a so like this way. When you try to insert, when you try to modify, suppose like in the clone table, now I try to insert a new record. Now tell me it will have storage or not?
Yeah, it will have
Where it will store? Where it will
Microbytes.
store? In the
mi-
micro
micro
Micro.
partitions.
micro partitions. Okay, it will be have micro partition. Okay, give me 1 minute only. I'll back 1 minute. Okay, now see one more topic. Okay, so go back here. I'm trying to create table. Okay, remember understand simple concept. Go for complicated task. Okay, so search for Google anything. Okay, you can go for employee team ID number name city. Okay. Now tell me when you don't put no, what's the default size for WhereCare? What's the default size? What will the default size? Tell me what's the default size? Anyone? What important point? Tell me if I don't give this WhereCare, what is the default size it will take? Hmm. Anyone know? Yes, what is the default size? So go back here. So create this table. Okay. Get table created. Create this table. Okay, try to insert these records. 3 records has been inserted. Okay, see this is in. Okay, see right hand suspend. See. Okay, remember if see. Convert into Greek. Okay. Convert. Selection from these things. Okay. Now see how many records are there? So 3 records are there. Okay, understand the concept important. Okay. So these are some of the features of Snowflake. Okay, see. Now suppose like Ram is there, he moved from Bangalore to Pune. Okay. Assume like Ram is there, he moved from Bangalore from Pune. Okay. Now tell me how to do. How can I do change? How can I change and modify the existing data? How can I modify existing data? Tell me. How can
Using
you
alter.
modify? Alter.
Update.
Update.
Update statement. Okay, see. Not alter. Okay, update. Okay, alter for definitions, heading. Okay, if you want to change the definition, you'll go for definition. Will go for alter statement. Now I want to change the modification of data. DML data manipulation language. Okay, so you go back here now. Try to use update statement. Okay, update employee set city equals to Pune. Now what happened? Okay, where what? Where ID equals to 3. Okay. Suppose like, so this is the, okay, assume like there are so many SF developers. Okay, SF1, SF2, SF3. Okay. Suppose like junior developer what it know, like instead of putting this where condition, he update for, now tell me what will happen when I try to execute, what will happen? When I try to execute, what will happen? What will happen?
That Bangalore
Will
text.
updated for 3.
Update for all the records. Okay, see, instead of one record, it's getting for all the 3. Now tell me it's correct, huh? Is it correct, huh? So it's not correct. Okay. Now tell me when I put rollback, it will work, huh? It will have an impact, a rollback in Snowflake.
Yeah, it will work.
It will work. Why?
We didn't commit the data now.
No, no. In Snowflake, what is the requirement? What is the thing? Snowflake. Snowflake what?
There is no commit back.
Okay. See, in Snowflake, no DMLs are auto committed. Auto committed. Okay. See this, no show parameters. Okay, see suppose if you are see so parameter see in the auto commit what happened. So these are what? These are true. True in the sense like what? So all the statements, all the DMLs are auto commit. If I perform rollback, no, it won't have any impact. Any impact. Got the point? Huh? So getting the point. Sir? So now tell me, getting a little bit at least. Okay, see now tell me, is it correct? Instead of one record, it is good. It is for all records. Instead of one record, okay, so all the records get
No,
all
it's not correct.
it's not correct. Now tell me how to rectify this issue. How to rectify this issue? How can we rectify this issue? Tell me what happened normally. What will happen? Tell me normally what we'll do. Suppose like issue happen, what we'll do? Your thought process, anything, anybody? Tell me how to rectify this issue.
Using time travel by query ID.
No, before time travel, no? What is the concept? Suppose like in normal database we are having, then where will the time travel come? There won't be no.
If it is less records, we will do manually.
Manually. So in real time, tell me less records will be there.
Clone.
No, no. Even real time, we don't have less record. We'll have so many records will be there. Okay, so millions of records are there. Okay. We can't able to do manually. Okay, then what happened? So what will know? In real time, what we'll have? We'll have backup of tables. Backup of tables. Now what happened from the backup of tables? We can able to rectify. We can able to rectify. So now it's a big escalation because instead of one record, they're updating all the millions of records. It is not correct. Okay, that's why when you're performing update or delete. Compulsory what should do? We should use the filtering concept. Okay, so filtering concept. Okay, so okay. First the select statement, then go for filtering concept. Okay. So in our class Snowflake, what happened? The cloning concept. We can able to take the cloning of the backup table, and we can suppose I did not take the cloning. Then I did not take any cloning. Then what happened? It can't be rectified. That's why what in Snowflake we're having one concept is time travel. Time travel. I'll explain this things. Okay. You got the issue? So instead of one record, what happened? Okay, by mistakenly you updated for all the records. Okay, see now what happened? We should rectify this issue. Instead of this, we should having that is concept like time travel. Okay, so time travel. Anybody knows what is time travel do? Time travel. Time travel. Okay. What is time travel? Anybody idea? Time travel. So these are important. Cloning time travel. Okay, it's nothing but it and I'll drive the definition. It enables accessing historical data. Okay, that is so. This is the definition. That is I'll explain. Okay, that is data that has been. So this is the actual definition has been changed or deleted. Okay, at any point within a defined query. Okay, see what happened now. What I'm trying to say. Okay, see. Okay, time travel is nothing but what it enables accessing historical data. Historical data is nothing but what? Okay, data that has been changed. Okay, so that has been deleted, updated. Okay, updated or dropped. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, see data that has been deleted, updated, or dropped. Okay, it enables accessing historical data that has been changed or deleted at any point within a defined period of within a particular period of time. We can able to get a things. Simple example. Suppose you take any phone. Okay, go to the gallery. Okay, now what happened? Okay, you deleted. Okay, you'll have the photos. Suppose you deleted. What will happen? Tell me. What will happen if you delete any photos? What will happen? It will go to where? It will go to recycle bin. Okay, so recycle bin, what happened? How long it will store? It will store for 30 days. 30 days. Okay, suppose if we want to get, we can able to restore from there. Same concept. Okay, suppose something happened, data will be stored in this in the historical data. Okay, suppose if we want to, we can go for time travel. Okay, it enables accessing historical data that has been changed or deleted at any point with a speed of. Okay, now see what happened. I will try to explain. Go back here now. Try to execute any select one. What happened? See. When you exit anything, what happened? Okay, see, click on this thing. Okay, so when you exit, what happened? Click for view query profile. So this is important. Okay, so go for query details. Okay. Now what happened? When you try to exit, what happened? The details will be there. Okay, so for each and every query, a query ID, a session ID will be there. Okay, see, this is the query ID and a session ID. Okay, so remember one thing: whenever we execute any statement, so this is important. Okay, execute any statement will get a query ID. I'll get a query ID. Okay, this will be unique. Okay, suppose we are not able to follow, go back here. Okay, now try search for selective one. Okay, now click on this thing, copy query. Okay, see, now tell me this is different. The same thing, select one. Okay, I'm again trying to actually. Now tell me both are same or both are different?
Different.
Okay, both. So when execute anything, now what happened? So a query ID will be generated. Okay, and remember one thing, one more important. So now I'm in current session. So these are important concept to understand. Okay, so the so many questions and real time also is the same. Okay, so this is the current session, and this is the okay. I'm opening one more session. Okay, I'll open up. So this is okay new session. We can able to give the naming. Okay, now search for. Now this is we are in what? We are in which session? We are in. Okay, see the same thing. Now we are in current session. What I said, okay, query and what happened? I want to set the current session. Okay. Now see, this is my current session is 3878. Okay, take the same thing. Now both are same or both are different?
Different.
Both are different. Okay, see. So we are in the current session. So this will have different session ID and this will have different session ID. Okay, understand this is important. Now come back here. What I said, whenever exit, now what happened? Have the query ID, a session ID will be there. Okay, now this is good. Now what happened? Okay, see, now go back here. Now see one more time. The use case will come back. Okay, so whenever exit, now a query ID will be generated. Okay, so take the same thing. So see, we are here in the current session. Okay, so okay, these are important. Okay, this topic. Okay, so one is cloning topic, other one is this thing, and how table types. Okay, these three are important. Okay. Now try to create one table, create table. So it's saying, okay, object exists. So I'll put in creator, replace. Replace. So this is the thing. Now try to create 3 records. Okay. Now take the screenshot. Okay, so select star from employee. So take the screenshot. Okay, when you're learning anything, no, take the screenshot. Okay. Okay, so this is actual table. Now what happened instead of one record, by mistakenly what? Okay, see, by mistakenly. Okay, see, by mistakenly. One second. So we should take the query ID first. Okay. So now try to create one more time. Now what I said, for each thing a query ID. Okay, so click on this thing. Okay, copy the query ID and paste here. Okay, so same thing. Now try to execute. Now what I said, a query ID. Okay, so click on this thing, copy query. Okay, the same thing. Now try to execute the statement. Okay, so click on this thing, copy query ID. Okay, same thing. Now try to execute the same thing. Okay, now query ID will generate. Okay, so understand this concept. Okay, this is important. Go back here. Now put here. Okay, same thing. Okay, now select star from employee. What will happen? Okay, we'll have 3 records. Now what I had said, by mistakenly what? Okay, by mistakenly. Okay, so instead of one record, we update for all records. Copy the same thing, query ID, put here. Okay, now getting a little bit at this. Now what happened now? Tell me if I select now what will happen? We'll get the update record. Now what's the requirement? I want to get this data. Now I want to go back to particular period of time and we can able to access the data. Okay, see. Okay, so this is what. Okay, I want to go back to the particular period of time and access the historical data. Now tell me, this is historical data or latest data? Tell me, this is historical data or latest data? This is what? This is historical data. Hyderabad. So what is the latest data? Latest current data is nothing but this is the current modified data. Now what is the requirement? I want to go to the previous state. Now how can I go to the previous state? We should go for time travel feature. So see, we can go for time. Okay, so this is what? This is the latest data. Understand? This is latest data. Latest data. Okay. Now see the definition of what I said. Okay, see, it enables accessing historical data, that data that has been changed or deleted at any point within a defined period of time. Okay. Okay, go back here. Now what is the requirement? I want to go to the previous state. How can I go to previous state? We'll go for time travel feature. Go to the time travel. Click on this thing. So this is the syntax. Okay. So before bracket open, bracket close, statement. Okay, statement. Okay. Okay, now, so now what we need to go, okay, before the statement, I want to see what is my data. Okay, that's what now. So see the same thing. Okay, understand this is important. So go back here. So see, so when actually this is the latest data, but what do you want to see before this update statement? What is my data? Click on this thing, try to execute. So got the data, tell me. Yes or no? So see this data. Just see. Okay, see, now what's the requirement? Okay, understand definition. Okay, it enables accessing historical data that has been changed or deleted at any point within a defined period of within a defined period of time. Okay. So if you want to get latest data, we'll go for select star from. If you want to get historical data, we'll go for this thing. Suppose when I go for at, tell me what will happen when I go for at statement at what is the output I'll get? So this is before is nothing but what? Before update statement, we got the data. When I go for at, what will happen? What will happen? Tell me. Before this, okay, before this statement, when I go for at statement, what will happen? Okay, we get the modified data. Okay, so if I go for before is nothing but what? So before this statement, I want to get the data. Now, if I go for at statement, we'll get the data. Okay, suppose you're not able to follow, so go back here. Okay, now see the same thing. Now copy the same thing. Before the statement, how many cards will be there? Before the statement, how many cards will be there?
Two.
How many?
Three
One or
records.
two? Before the statement. Okay, so before the
Two
statement,
records.
we'll have
Two records.
two records only. So two records. Suppose if I put, okay, so same thing, copy the same thing. No, put. Okay, now.
One record.
Okay, so like mute yourself. Okay, see how many records will there? It will give one record. Suppose if I put at this statement, when I try to execute this statement, what will happen? Tell me. Okay, so mute yourself. Sorry, this one is getting. Okay. Now tell me, if I put at this statement, how many records will there at this statement? When I try at this statement, how many records? One record. Now what will happen? Tell me. One.
Two
Okay,
records.
mute yourself. To this statement, what will happen? How many? Okay, so mute yourself.
Some disturbances are
Yeah, that's what. Okay, now tell me. Now tell me. So I muted. Okay. Now tell me how many cards see. Wait, when I try to execute, what happened? So this is statement of 90. So at this particular point, we'll have two records. Now before that, tell me every time can you check manually? Can you check? Can you write every time? Can you write the query ID? Is it possible? Query ID. Okay, every time it is not possible. Okay, then what happened? Okay, we'll go for. Okay, see the same thing. So go here. Okay, so go for activity. Okay, so search for what? Search for, okay, see query history. Okay, so there we'll get the all list of statements. Okay, instead of writing manually, we can able to search from here. Okay, so it is not possible to check write every time. That's what. So we're going for query history, and we can able to get the things done like this. Clear so far? Yes or no? Getting the points, sir? Okay, so like this. Okay, so go back here. So you see the same thing. Now where is update statement? Update statement. Okay. Okay, if there are so many queries, okay, so go for filter. Okay, so SQL text, search for update. Okay, we can able to get the updation. Okay, so see, click on this thing. So before this query ID, we need to see the data. Okay, so click on these details, we'll get all this. Okay, so before the statement, okay, copy this query ID, and we can able to see the same thing. Clear as ever? Yes or no? So it's not possible to. So it's not possible to like remember all this. That's why what? Go here, go to the activity. So go to the query history. So we can able to, okay, we can able to use the filtering concept. Okay, so filtering. Okay, so based on SQL text or warehouse anything, we can go for like this. Clear so far? Like this. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, now see the same thing. Go back here. Our worksheets. So this clear, accessing historical data. Okay, now we are having what? Okay, so before going on, we're having types of tables. Okay, so this is important. Okay, so we're having types of tables. Okay, what are types of tables we're having? Anybody? Important concept. What are types of tables we're having in Snowflake? Tell me.
permanent table,
Permanent table.
Permanent.
Okay. Permanent.
Temporary table, transient.
table, transient,
Permanent
and
table.
temporary.
Permanent table. Transient table. We'll see what exactly transient table and temporary tables. Okay, we'll see. These are important for time travel. Okay, so these are Snowflake internal tables. Okay, so internal tables. Okay, so see what happened. So permanent table, transient table, temporary tables. Okay, so go back here, permanent tables, so we'll see. Okay, so go back here. Okay. So see what happened. Now when you create any table, create. So table, these are important. Okay, so create table. Suppose like September EMP. Okay, EMP. So this is what, okay, see by default say what table, it's a permanent table. Okay, see, so this is a permanent table. Okay, so copy the same thing. Now try to see. Okay, we'll say, okay, so I'm putting transient. Okay, so EMP. Okay, so EMP permanent, EMP transient. Okay, transient. Copy the same thing. Now try to create the temporary. I'm putting temp. So temp. Okay. So go back here. We'll see the difference. Okay. So step by step. Okay. So go back here now. Try to create one table. Okay. So this is what. Okay. So see, permanent table, transient table, and temporary table. Now tell me, how can I see list of tables? How can I see list of tables? How can I see list of tables?
So tables.
Show tables. Okay, show tables. We'll get a list of table in the particular database. Okay, show tables. Okay, so search for SCP. Okay, SCP underscore. Okay, now see, we're having what we're having. Okay, so 3 records are there. So see, from these 3 records, what kind? It's a by default what? Okay, so by default, okay, when you get a by default, it's a permanent table. By default, when you put create or replace, it will be permanent table. Okay, so see the same thing. Okay, permanent table, and this is a temporary table, and this is a transient table. Okay, so see, this is important. Now see, go back here. Now go for other session. Okay, so go for new session. Now we are in which database? See, we are in which database here? We are in loading the ODB level schema. Okay, go back here. So search for loading ODB dev scheme. Okay, now search for show tables. Now anybody gets how many records will be? So see, show tables. Okay, see, we're having these 3 records are there. Okay, see, now search for same thing, show tables. Now search for SCP EMP. Now how many records came? Tell me, how many records came?
2 records. 2.
2 records came. Okay, why which record is missing?
Temporary table, that is
Okay,
session
see.
level only.
Okay, so important point is that what? Okay, so temporary tables are, these are session specific in the sense like what? Okay, so data will be available in the particular session only. Got the point, na? So clear, session data will be available only for particular session only. Clear? Okay, give 1 second. The link expiring, come back. Okay, see what I say, time travel is nothing but what? See, what definition? What it enables accessing historical data that has been changed at any point within a specified or within a defined period. So defined period is nothing but what is called as data retention time. So data retention time is nothing. You see, it enables accessing historical data, that is data that has been changed or deleted at any point within a defined period. Nothing but data retention time. Okay, so data retention time is nothing but what? How long? Okay, how long we are asking Snowflake to preserve the data. That's it, but data retention time. So see, by default, important point, for all the tables, okay, data retention time is what it is. Data retention time is, see, so see, it will be how many days? Anybody, any guess?
1 day.
1 day. See the same thing. So see, so okay, see, retention time for all these types of tables. So data retention time is 1 day. Okay, so 1 day. So in the sense like what? So this query, same query, we can able to access for 1 day. Okay. Suppose I want to increase to, so from 1 day I want to increase this data. Then how can I increase? Okay. So we'll go for, okay, then how can increase? Okay, go for, okay, see, alter. If you want to do anything definition, we'll go for alter. Okay, alter table, table name. Okay, set. This is the syntax. Data, retention, time in days. Okay, we can able to put. Okay, okay. Take the same thing. Okay, now tell me, suppose like, what is my table? So this is my, okay, so table. No, I want to change from 1 to 2 days. Okay, so see, 2 days. Now go for show tables. So search for this thing. So see what happened, from 1 to it is getting to 2 days. Suppose I increase from 2 to 90 days. Now what happened? Okay, see, go back here, show tables. It is accepting 90 days. It's accepting. So see how many records, 90 days. Suppose I put from 90 to 91. What happened? It won't work. See, in the sense like what? Okay, see, so it will be like this. Okay, see, understand the concept. Suppose I put to 0. If I put to 0, it's nothing but what? Tell me, if I put to 0, what is the things? If I put to 0, what will happen? If I put 0, what will happen? Tell me.
Table will be deleted.
Not table will be deleted.
The
What
current
will-
session only that one is available.
What current session? No,
Current
not
session
okay.
means the current.
No, we are trying to. So see, when I put 0, what happened? Tell me. 0 is nothing but what? Okay. So we are asking, we can't able to access historical data. Okay. We are trying to disable. Okay. We are trying to disable the time travel. In the sense like what? Okay. We can't able to access. We'll see the same. Suppose when I put, so see, I'm putting 0. Okay. Now I'm trying to insert one record. Okay. Insert into EMP September. Okay. September values. What is the thing? Only one, no one. Okay, see what happened? One. Now try to take this query ID. Copy the same thing. Copy the query ID and paste it. Okay. So same thing. Now go back here. Now try to insert one more record. So second record. Now take the query ID. Okay, same thing. Now when you put select star from. Okay, see. Okay. Now what happened? We're getting this data. Now suppose I want to get before this data, then I'll go for what concept will go for which concept? So time travel. Okay, see, before this statement, I want to get this data. Okay, before statement. So this is syntax statement. We should give the query ID. Okay, so go here and try to take this query, any query. Okay, I'll take this query. Now put the same. Now see what happened. What is saying? Time travel data is not available for SDP, MP. The request time is either beyond the time travel or beyond. Okay, so you got the pointer. Now what happened? We are trying to, when I put 0 and system, what? So we are asking Snowflake to disable the time travel. They can't able to keep on tracking this things. Getting the point, sir? Little bit at least. So getting it? So same, clear? So see, by default for all these 3 types of table, it will be 1 day. If you want to, we can able to change by using alter. Okay, alter table name, set data retention time in days equal to this thing. Okay, so for what happened for permanent table, it will be 0 to how many days? It will be 0 to 90 days. Okay, so permanent table, the data will be 0 to 90. We'll see what about for transient table. Okay, so go back here. Like this only we should do step by step. Okay, go back here. Where is alter statement? Okay. So go back here. Now go for where is the tables? Now for permanent table it will be 0 to 90. What about transient table? So put on this thing. So transient table. Now putting, now if I put 0, now it's not bad. So disabling the time travel. Suppose if I put 1, it will be 1. Okay. Suppose I put 2, what happened? Say what happened, tell me. What is the thing? So for transient tables, it will be 0 to 1 day only. Okay, so this is so 0 to 1 day. 1 day only it will present. Okay. So what about temporary table? So same thing. Okay, go back here. Now try to put. It's also. So see, it will be okay. So understand the concept. So see what happened. For permanent table, it will be 0. We can able to ask Snowflake to preserve for 90 days. So what about transient? It will be 1 day only. What about permanent temporary? It's also 0 to 1 day. So same query we can able to execute for 1 day. Okay. So okay, got the point. A little bit at least. Yes, I'm not getting the point. Sir. So time travel is nothing but accessing historical data. So see definition of right now. You see. Okay, it enables accessing historical data that has been changed or deleted at any point within a defined period. So defined period is nothing but say data retention time. So data retention time is nothing but what? Okay, so we're asking Snowflake to preserve the data to particular period of time. So that's what data retention time. Okay, see, for by default for all the tables it will be 1 day. If you want to increase now, we can able to use alter statement. Okay, suppose if you want to resume now, we'll put 0 like this. Clear so far? Son. So for permanent tables, it is for 90 days. Suppose understand requirement. Suppose after 90 days, okay, I want to see the data. I want to see the data. Tell me, is there any option? Suppose like by mistakenly something. Okay, after 91 day, I want to see my data. Okay, something happened to the query. Now tell me how to go. We should go for what concept? In Snowflake, we're having one concept is
Fail safe.
fail safe. Okay, see fail safe is there. Okay, see. So see, remember one thing. Okay, so when time travel ends, I'll explain with the image. Okay, when travel ends, okay, so data will be moved to fail safe. Okay, fail safe. Okay, and this is for only permanent tables only. Permanent tables only. Okay, so this is and remember one thing. This is important. This is not in our control. Okay, we should ask. Okay, I'll explain. We should raise a ticket to Snowflake team. Snowflake team to bring the data. Okay, see, failsafe will be for 7 days only. Okay, 7 days. 7 days. Okay, see this image, you'll get to know. Okay, go back here. Now see the same thing. Now go back here. Now see what happened. I'll take the screenshot. So these are important. Okay, like okay, real time and true perspective. Okay, what the table types are there? What is time travel? How can I access these things? Okay, so go back here. Now see the same thing. Now what we are trying to do? Okay, see. Now by default in table what happens? Say by default permanent table, we should explicit mention create transient table, create temporary table. Got the point? Huh? Now tell me, see the same thing, understands concept. Table exists until we drop session. Now see the same thing, understands concept. Now when you go for show tables, what happened? Tell me. Okay, show tables. Okay, we're writing. So this records. What about here? Tell me. What about here? We're writing how many records? So these are nothing but what? So temporary tables are session specific tables. Now what happened? Now I try to log out the session. Okay. So I'm trying to sign up. Okay. Now try to log in the session. Now try to search for show tables. Search for SCP. Now what happened? Tell me which table got, where is the table? Where is the temporary table? Yes, we are in current session.
Got
Tell me.
expired.
Okay, see, so see what happened. So definition. So table exists until, so when you close the session, what happened? So this table get, temper table get dropped automatically. Clear? Okay, so what about this table? So these are explicitly mention drop table, then only you can able to get things done. Clear so far? Yes or no? Okay, see. Okay, tell me. So getting a little bit at least. Okay, see, until the sessions. Okay, so until the session is there, it will give there. Okay, otherwise it will be dropped. Okay, see. Okay, so temper table will get automatically dropped. Okay, when you close the sessions. Okay, so see. Okay, now tell me for time travel, we can able to go for 0 to 90 days for permanent tables. Okay, 0 to 1 day and 0 to 1 day. Okay, so fail safe is for what? Fail safe is for 7 days for permanent tables. Transient table there won't be fail safe temporary. Okay, so remember. So by default. Okay, see. Okay, when time travel ends, data will be moved to what? Move to fail-safe region. Tell me, it is in our controller. Fail-safe is in our controller.
No.
No, it is not in our controller. See, the image you can. Okay. Okay, so it enables accessing historical data. Now object, see what happened. Suppose like, so something I happened, I want to restore the data. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so see, we'll see this three things. Okay, now see, this is select star from current data. Now what happened before the statement? If I want to go, we'll go for like this. Say, okay, so time travel. Okay, suppose, so see, if data has been, it will go to the fail save for permanent table for 7 days. Transient table it will be 0 days. No user operation allowed. So data recovered only by Snowflake team. Okay, so it is not under control. We should ask Snowflake team to get the data back. Clear so far? Yes or no? Getting the point, sir? Yes or no? Getting it? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, so like this. Okay. Now see the same thing. Now go back here to. Now see data visible to all user. So this is for only particular session. Okay. Temper tables are session specific tables. Now go back here. Now see the same thing. Okay. Suppose like select star from employee. Now show tables. Okay, so same thing. Now how many cards you see? Now what is the time travel? It's for 1 day, 1 day. Okay. Now what happens? Suppose by mistakenly. Okay, so suppose like I insert into employee important values. I'm putting something like 1 comma 1 comma 1. Okay. Now see the same thing. Now this is having the query ID. Copy this query ID. Now I want to get, so time travel. How can I access the time travel? Select star from employee okay, before statement. Okay, so this is important. Okay. Statement. So before the statement, how many cards we have? 3 cards. That's fine. Okay. Now what happened? Now I try to drop this table. Drop table employee. Okay, so same table. I'm trying to drop this table. Okay, the same table. Right? Okay. Now try to drop this table. Okay. Now tell me. Okay. Now table drop. Okay. Now tell me this time. Does now this statement will get be executed? This statement. Now tell me this statement will be executed. Tell me.
No.
I see what happened. Okay, now this is time travel. Now what happened? I want to get this previous data. Previous data is nothing but what I want to get this data. Okay. Now see, it won't be execute. What happened? So see, object employee table does not exist. Does not exist. Okay. See, getting the point, sir. Now what is the thing? Okay. Now if you want to execute the statement, no, first compulsory what? Database object should be there. Now what happened? Now I want to get this table, previous table. Then how to do? What's the concept? You should go for what? What's the keyword?
Undrop.
We should use the undrop keyword. Okay, see, undrop. Okay, so see this thing, understand this concept, what we're trying to know. Okay, see, now when I try to, okay, when you have the table, you can go for like this statement, but table has been dropped. That's why you should go for undrop. Undrop is also what? It's also, okay, time travel feature. Okay, suppose if you're not able to follow, go back here. So create one table, create table, something like emp11, ID number. Okay, ID number. Okay, the same thing. Okay, I'm putting data. We can able to create like this retention time in days. Okay, so I'll do 1 Okay, so this is one. One is nothing but what? So we can able to access for one day. So same thing. I'm putting 2 equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0. Okay, 0. Now to create this table, Now both I'm trying to drop. Drop table emp11. Okay, so same thing. Drop table emp22. Okay. Now tell me. Okay, so now when drop down, it will be dropping. It is also getting dropped. Now I'm putting undrop. I'm putting undrop. Okay, now tell me which one will get undrop, which one will get undrop. Which will not drop. Tell me.
EMP11.
It will get undropped. It will be restored. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So what about the second table?
No, we can't.
Okay. So we're saying see. So table employee destination. In the sense like what we are trying to disable the time travel. When try to disable, what happened? So we can't able to access. Suppose I want to bring this data. Then I want to bring this table. How can I bring? Tell me. I want to bring this data. Then tell me. I want to bring this data. Then no. My question is that what I want to bring this table emp22. What is there any option or no option?
No option.
No option. Just now I said no. One option is
Go
there.
to fails up.
That's the option is there. No. Like okay. So now what happened? So this is what table? This is what table?
Permanent table.
Permanent
Rename
table.
the
So
table and we can.
no. Rename. Why we need to rename? Because there is no time travel. No? How can rename? So see, this is normal permanent table. Okay, now I have disabled the time travel. See, disable 0 equal to is equal to 0 is nothing but what we are trying to disable the time travel. So when try to disable time travel, how can I rename? It won't work, no? So we need to ask whom. If you want to bring this data, we should ask whom. Whom we should
Okay.
ask. So Snowflake teams. This is what data has been moved to fail safe. Okay, so we should raise a service request. Okay, to restore the data back. Okay, what the pointer? Suppose you're not able to follow, go back here to see the image. Okay, so active data is nothing but select star from thing. So modified data is lower for select star from table before statement. So recurse, so suppose like data has been, it will go to the fail safe. Okay, so this flow of data is nothing but CDP, continuous data production life cycle. Okay, so go to the pointer. The flow of data from active to time travel is nothing but is called as Snowflake's CDP, continuous data protection. We want to protect because it's a customer's data. We want to preserve. Okay, something happened, it will go to the fail safe. Now we need to raise service ticket. Suppose after 98 days, tell me 98 day, I want to bring the data. Tell me, is it possible? I want to see the data. Is it possible?
No.
No, it is not possible. Only for 97 days, we can able to access. Clear so far? Any doubts as now? Yes, anyone? Yes, I'm getting the data. Clear so far? So same thing, we'll see some intro questions. Okay. Okay, so see, by default, temporary and transit have time prediction. How tell me? Temporary and transit table. Temporary and transit table, tell me. By default. What is it?
1 day.
Rejection? 1 day. For all the tables, it's a 1 day only. Okay. So same thing, go back here. Tell me, which activity requires intervention by Snowflake support team? Tell me, which activity? Snowflake support team?
Fails up.
Fail safe. Okay, see, fail safe is not run. We should ask the Snowflake support team to bring the data back. Okay. See this one question, we'll go further. Okay. Now tell me about how to get department wise highest salary. How to get department highest salary?
By using analytical function.
Using which function?
Analytical.
And department highest salary. Directly we can go, no? We can get.
Qualify keyword.
No. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So directly it's not problem without analytical functions. Straight for a question, no? We can go for direct, no? Department wise highest salary. Department by his salary. How to get? So basic this. Tell me basics.
Max of salary.
Simple. Max of salary to do.
group by.
We should use group by class. Okay. So group by class we should use. Okay. So group by class. So what about third high salary? How to get third high salary?
Using analytical functions.
Okay. Analytical functions. Okay. What are analytical functions we're having? What analytical function we're having?
Roll number, rank, density.
So row number, rank, dense rank, lead lag.
Rank, dense rank, lead lag.
Lead lag. Okay. Not okay. So now tell me how to get third high salary. What we should use? Which keyword? In Snowflake we're having one keyword. Is it keyword? Qualified. We should use RN equal to 3 something. Okay. What about department second high salary? Tell me.
Function group by partition.
Roll number.
Okay, we should use. Okay, see now this is department second high salary. Department I want to get department. So what is the keyword we should use?
Partition by department.
We should use keyword what? Partition by department. Okay.
Okay.
So tell me this is what? What is error?
Group by all.
Group by
department ID.
Group by. And Snowflake, what's the keyword we should use? Instead of mentioning department ID or something, we should having what is the keyword? Group by? Group by? Suppose I'm having.
Group by, sir.
No, not like column 3, column 4, something like max of column 5. Okay, now from EMP. Now what happened? Now generally what we should use? We should use group by this
Descending.
column 1, column like this we should mention. Okay. Instead of this, now what happens? Snowflake simplified one thing. What do we need to use? Which is the keyword? What's the keyword? We should use group by all. Okay, group by all. Okay, so no need to mention all these things. Like instead of mentioning column 1, column 2, we simply use group by all. Okay, so group by all. Okay. Now tell me how can I filter analytical functions? Based on which keyword? Analytical functions.
Qualify.
We should use the qualify. Okay, got it. Now tell me how can I filter group by class? Group by class.
Having
class. Okay, so these are important. Okay, basic. Okay, so difference between having class, where class, like this. Go back here. Now come to our use case. Okay, so like this only the things will be happen. Okay, sometimes okay we don't expect like what the interviewer is asking. Okay, should be in a preparation to do all this thing. Okay, now tell me same thing. Which of the following statements are true about failsafe? Only Snowflake employee can record the data from failsafe. Tell me it's true or false? Only Snowflake employee can filter the data. Can you get the data? Is it true or false?
True.
False.
False or true?
False.
True.
True or false? Only Snowflake employee can recover the data. Is it true or false?
true.
True only, no? Like we don't have the privilege to get the data from this thing. What about last one? Last one, the data stored as a part of failsafe is part of storage cost. Is it true or false? So we're asking Snowflake to preserve 7 days. For 7 days, company needs to pay to Snowflake or not?
Yes, it's true.
Yes, no, because the storage cost will be there. Because so we are asking Snowflake to store for 7 days. 7 days they don't store for free. No, they need to. They will charge those things. Okay, same thing. Okay. Now what about see failsafe is not available for tables that have time travel. Is it correct? Failsafe is not available for tables that have time travel. Tell me, is it correct?
False.
It's a false. Okay. So what about this thing? Tell me, failsafe is reliable. Okay, it's not. Okay, see, remember for okay, see, failsafe is not available for the table that have see permanent table have fails time travel, but what it's having failsafe. Okay. So failsafe is reliable to create, development, testing, and QA. Tell me, is it correct? Failsafe is reliable way.
No.
Why?
No, it's false.
Why? Reason? Reason also I want. Tell me. Why reason?
Because Snowflake employees only have the access for that.
No, that's fine. Okay, no question is that what? Okay, we'll ask Snowflake. Developer will answer effect. We need to ask. Okay, now wait, tell me. Suppose why this concept? Why is false? False is correct. Why it's okay? So failsafe is a reliable way. Okay, it's not a reliable way for development test QA. Why? Tell me why? Why? Say suppose like if you see in development database, so we'll have access to to create any object. Suppose I create 1000 dummy tables. Now tell me what happened? Dummy tables. But I disabled time travel 0. But what happened? Data will be moved to where? Data will be moved to fail safe. Now what happened is this 1000 tables, 7 days they need to preserve. Now tell me for development purpose, these are not important tables, these are dummy tables. But what happened? Data needs to move to 7 days. So 7 days company need to be charged. Okay, tell me. So this is only for reliable wave, only for production environment. Got the point? Clear over? Got it now? What I'm trying to convey. So because now development, what we'll do, like this is for temporary purpose, we'll try to create some tables, but we did not drop this table. What happened then? Data will move to the fail-safe region. Okay, so that's not correct. So only for reliable way for only production environment. Clear? Yes or no? Like this. Okay. So these are like those who are preparing for certificate. Now these are important concepts. Okay, the certificate. Okay. So go back here. Now tell me time travel is available for which type of tables? Tables. Tell me.
Permanent.
Permanent. What about temper transient? Oh, no.
No.
Why no? Time travel.
Permanent table.
No. Question is, this is the question. Time travel is available for which table types?
Internal table.
What are the internal tables?
Transient, permanent, temporary.
Okay, so time travel is available for all these tables. Okay, internal tables. Okay, that's another temporary tables, permanent table. Only external tables, it is not there. Okay, for the remaining tables, time travel will be available. Okay, so remember one thing. Failsafe is only for what? Failsafe is only for permanent tables. Okay, apart from other tables, there won't be any failsafe. Okay. So same thing. Okay, so see. Okay, so same thing. Okay, so okay, so syntax are getting all the same thing. Okay, see. Okay, this is C. Tell me what is failsafe? What is failsafe? Failsafe is what? Failsafe is once the temporal data will move to the failsafe. Okay. Now tell me, can we configure a disabled failsafe? Can we configure a disabled failsafe?
No.
No, it is not
No, it
recommended.
can't
Okay.
be.
Can we interact or read access data from in failsafe?
No.
No. When the failsafe start?
After 90 days.
Automatically it will start.
Automatically. When it automatically? When the failsafe start?
After 90 days.
Computer time travel period.
Not 90 days. We can't able to guarantee, like it is 90 days. Okay, so when the time travel ends, okay, so this is important. Okay, so this is, so when, so we don't guarantee, like some tables will have 1 day, some day 2. Okay, when failsafe will start. Okay, see, answer is that what? So see, when time travel ends, so failsafe will start. Data will be moved to the failsafe. Okay, so got the point. So like, okay, so we can't able to get like, so 1 day or 2 day. Okay, like when the time travel data will be moved. Okay, now tell me, will the time travel failsafe contribute data additional storage cost? Will the time travel failsafe contribute additional storage cost or not? Simple question. Tell me, storage will be there or not?
Yes.
Cost will be there. It will be there, no? It will be there. It's just storage cost. Okay. If I don't want to use failsafe, what is options? Tell me. If I don't want to use failsafe, what is options? What is option? What option we are having? What the tables doesn't have?
External.
No. See. If I don't want to use failsafe, what is the option?
Here, transient and temporary.
We should go for
both
either
if you want
transient
to
table or
consider.
temporary. Okay, so simple. Okay. If I don't, come again.
Both tables it won't go to fail separate. Transient and temporary.
Okay, we need to go for either transient table or temporary table. Okay, that's it. Okay, so straight. Okay, so that's what. Okay, so directly we are not asking. So ask like this concept. Okay. So see this thing. Okay. Now I have an existing employee table, okay, with the data. Okay, suppose like, so take the same thing. Employee is having 10 records. Okay. Now what is the thing? Okay. Okay, I'm going to truncate the employee table. Okay, truncate EMP. Truncate in the sense like what will happen? So data will be 0. Okay. Now what? So again, okay, and reinsert the new data in the same employee table. Okay. Suppose I inserted one more 5 records. Okay. Now, so now is there any way to get the old data? Now what happened? Now I want to see this data. Okay, how can I see this data? How can I see this data? What is the concept coming to picture?
Time travel.
Time travel, no? So simply they're asking, instead of asking what is time travel, let's see. So we need to take this query ID, we need to bring this data back. Okay, so you got a quantum. So go back, suppose not able to follow. So create table something like EMP11 ID number. Okay, so number. Now insert record, insert into EMP11 values. Okay, 1 record. So 2 record, 3 record, 4th record. Okay, now see the same thing. Select stands from EMP11. Okay. Now how many records see? How many records you're having? 4 records. Now try to insert one more 5th record. I'll take the query ID. So this is the thing. Okay. So copy this query ID. Okay. Now what happened? Now I try to truncate this table. So truncate. So table EMP11. Now what happened? So table will be truncated. Now see, there won't be any records. Now what happened? Now I want to see this data. Okay. Suppose like I insert. Okay. Insert into EMP11 value something like 444. Okay. So same thing. Suppose like I want to get this previous data. Now what happened? Tell me which console come into picture. Tell me. We should go for what console? We'll go for. Tell me. We should go for what? We'll go for what?
Time travel.
Time travel. Okay.
Before
So
statement.
before statement. Okay. Before or after we can go for. Okay. Before or after we go for. So same thing. Now copy this ID and put here. Okay. Okay, we're getting this data. Now I want to create a table. You can go for create. Okay. So create table EMP11 BKP. Yes. Suppose I want to see the data, we can able to create one backup table and we can able to see the data. Like this, we should understand the things. Okay. So like this, we have to go back here. So see, so same thing, you're getting this data. Clear as suffer like this way. Okay, go for, we can able to go. So what is the pointer? Yes or no, getting the point, sir, like this way. Okay, we can able to go back to historical data and we can, somebody by mistakenly something happened. Okay, we can able to access those things. Clear so far? So let's, okay, you should be in a position to this thing like this. Okay, so we can't able to expect like what the interview. Okay, so we should be in a position to learn. Okay, which tables do not have a fail safe? Tell me. Which table do not have a fail safe?
Temporary and transient.
No. See, which tables do not have a, okay, correct. Okay. So temporary and transient, only permanent will have the fail safe. What the pointer?